What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Remy Ma, Papoose, and Eazy the Block Captain. He is a battle rapper and also a content creator on YouTube. And he allegedly done took Remy Ma away from Papoose. I was like, OMG. And then there is a recording that basically exposed the whole relationship allegedly that he has with Remy Ma and what they had going on and how Papoose put the pause on him. It is a mess, y'all. But please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it because I'm like, I can't believe Remy Ma allegedly is out here with Eazy the Block Captain battle rapper. And you know this man that been around, Papoose because he's helping Remy. He's working with Remy, do different things when it comes to the battle rap. This is why he's saying that Papoose is not supporting her. He don't got her back. He's not, looking out for her like he's supposed to. And Eazy the Block Captain feels like he's doing more, for Remy than, Papoose is. And allegedly he's out here saying that Papoose don't even really know Remy Ma, and she is calling him a B. She called him a B. I was like, Lord have mercy. What is going on in that situation? So you got Eazy the Black Captain basically saying that after Papoose put the pause on him, when he got to see him face to face, that he, snuffed him and he got him when he wasn't looking. And that was the whole situation. And he said that Remy Ma didn't respect Papoose for attacking him or putting his hands on Eazy like that. And she was saying that's some sucker-ish, that's some corny stuff. And basically, Eazy the Black Captain is saying that if he really knew who Remy Ma was, he would have known that she wouldn't respect, how, he attacked her boyfriend. Like, child, what's going on? Like, he's saying all this. Like, dude, you are sleeping with this man's wife. He has held this woman down for years. He has took care of her child when she was locked up. He went to go see her every single day. He called her, he checked on her, made sure her family was well, made sure she was well, kept her name alive, kept his name alive, kept the things moving, kept the bills paid, did whatever he needed to do for Remy Ma while she was behind bars living another life, while he was out here and the real world taking care of the children and the brand and everything else. I was like, like, Lord have mercy. And then Eazy is bragging that, Papoose may have got off on him, but Remy left with him. I was like, Remy left with you because you are Remy's B. You are Remy's child. Remy, right now, you are a project, and she wants this project to work. So, and she's having fun with you. I don't know why Remy doesn't want to, work things out with Papoose. I don't know why she want to cheat on him, allegedly. Like, this is crazy because you don't find no men that are out here for you. This man, Eazy, he's basically, he keeps throwing in love and hip hop. He's looking for opportunity. He's looking for 100,000 followers, and he's basically saying after all this information popped off that Papoose put pause on him, that he gained a lot of fans, and he says that he wants to get something out of this. Like, he's gonna make something happen. He don't know what he's gonna do now, because he says that he feels like his career is kind of over in battle rap because nobody's really going to respect him, and people's going to basically shun him and say, hey, that's the dude that slept with Papoose wife, and he's a home wrecker, things of that nature. And people are not really giving him that respect, and they're looking at him like, what? And then he doesn't want to work with Papoose. Papoose is part of a lot of battle rap, period. He was back there then doing it and making sure and maintaining. He kept going and going and going and going and doing his thing. But he's saying Papoose won't work with him, and basically he says that he is so upset and he is so mad at Papoose that he really want to see Papoose. He can't wait to see Papoose. He said Papoose be having people following him. He said he was in a building or a place one day, and Papoose had two dudes looking at him, and he said that he knew Papoose was in the building somewhere. He wanted to get at Papoose, but he knew he wouldn't have got a fair one. They would have jumped him. And he's basically saying if Papoose want to see him, he could see him, and then he says that he reached out. This is crazy. This is the side dude reaching out to the husband saying, hey, listen, he wants a fair one. And Papoose basically is saying, it was hard for me to catch up to you to give you that whooping. Now you got to catch up to me if you want to square up again. And so he is so mad because he feels like he has been emasculated because Papoose put them paws on him. And so Remy Ma is patting him on his head and telling him that it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. And, you know, he's a sucker. He's wrong for that. I was like, she's just playing you, child. She just want to keep you there. That's what players do. You know, we're going to go to the wounded, puppy, and you the wounded puppy because she done already got Papoose on lock. He was waiting for her while she was locked up in jail. So basically, I think Papoose is waiting for Remy Ma to get this out her system so they can, move forward because, Papoose is not saying anything. And that's the problem when it comes to Eazy, the block captain. He wants, Remy Ma to speak on the situation. He wants Papoose to speak on the situation because he feels like he looked like a sucker, you know what I mean? And nobody ain't saying nothing, that he got beat up and all this other stuff. And he's trying to stay quiet to be good for Remy to, because Remy's going through a lot of things. And he's saying that their marriage, they're going through a lot of stuff and she needs to handle that with him. So he's like all up in the mix. He's all up in the business. And I believe him and Papoose probably was cool because he was with Remy a lot, or Papoose was just watching him and looking at him like whatever. But do you know that she's married? You in her face. You probably ate at her house with him there. You guys probably met up and had drinks together. Who knows? But in any event, the side dude is pissed off right now, and he's basically saying that this story can pop anytime because it's a cheating story and it's a story that people would love, and he's gonna try to build something out of this because he feels like he has no more career and battle rap, but he wants to do something else. So he's changing, what his career to suit him, at this time and point. But he's trying to gather a following, and this situation with him sleeping with Remy Ma, and being with Remy Ma, is getting him followers, and he's trying to capitalize off the situation. And I believe he told Remy Ma he's trying to capitalize, and she's okay with it. And I think she's trying to help him build up as well because he's her little pet. He's her little sugar bunny. You know what I mean? Child, this man is like, he is upset. And then he said, if he was in the situation and his girl, and he kept referring to Remy as a B. Like, why are you referring to her as a B? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, it just seems like it's really immature. And you can tell the status that is so different between, Papoose and Eazy. You know what I mean? Because referred to Remy Ma as a B because he respects her, he loves her, and she's the mother of his. And they got a golden child, so they're the golden family and things of that nature. And this man is out here talking to somebody else on the phone, and then somebody put the recording out here online, and then he's just, going in about all this other stuff when there's a whole family about to be separated. There's going to be a whole lot of, dysfunction going on, and he's trying to capitalize off of, what he can get. And, you can't blame him because he don't have no loyalty to Papoose. His loyalty is with Remy Ma. And basically, if Remy Ma's still dealing with him, he's dealing with her. And then after Remy Ma's husband punched him and, beat him up, Remy went with him. Child, this is a whole mess. And, he wants it to be out there. He want to talk about it. And he really want to see Papoose. He keeps saying that I want to get him. He was like Papoose' name. He's posted a picture on Father's Day, by himself or with his daughter, nobody else. And basically feeling good about that situation. How you get him is how you lose him, child. Okay. So Remy got him this way. He can, turn around and do that to Remy, or Remy can turn around and do what she's doing to Papoose to him, allegedly. Okay. Because that's the recording of what Eazy is saying that has gone viral on social media. I believe the audio was put out yesterday. So in any event, and I continue on, he just really wants to fight, Papoose. He talks about going live, and he got his battle rap fans. Then he has all the entertainment people, all the bloggers and things of that nature. And so he's like cool, he's kind of like cool with the situation, but he wants Remy to press Papoose to say something, to speak up on the situation, like to put it out there, like let's get money off the situation, pressure Papoose to do what he needs to do, because basically he's saying there's something that Papoose ain't doing, and that's standing on business and speaking up. I was like, child, these side dudes be going upside their head sometimes. I don't know what's going on in this situation where Remy Ma got this man out here just running his mouth, running the business. You know what I mean? It's just a crazy situation. He said that he's been looking for Papoose and he wants to find Papoose. He really wants that header with Papoose. I was like, Lord have mercy. And also when it comes to, Eazy, he starts to speak again about, Papoose putting them pawns on him, and basically Remy keeps telling him it's okay, but he said that he was lacking. He told Remy Ma that, I was lacking, I was too comfortable, I wasn't paying attention, you know what I mean? I was just feeling myself, and I should have been on my toes. I should have been 10 toes down. I should have been on guard because, I'm out here with you, and I know the dude will be looking for me because, I would do the same thing. If somebody had my girl, I would be looking for her. I'll pull up and do what Papoose did. So, he's kind of confusing because one minute he says, if I found my girl was cheating on me, I wouldn't even get mad at the dude. I wouldn't even want beef. But then at the same time, he says that, if I was Papoose, I would do the same thing too. So he knows that he's wrong, in the situation. So he also, it really does feel like his ego is hurt because he's really explaining to, Remy Ma that he was slipping and he shouldn't have been slipping and things of that nature. And yes, you're doing something wrong. You are out with a married woman that her husband, probably met with her husband, probably had dinner with her husband. And then you are out here in public with her. And then Remy Ma is out here in public with him chilling. They're trying to act like it's all business, but they sleeping together. That's kind of grimy. And then he seems gritty and grimy too. They seem like two gritty, grimy people together. I'm just saying, from the conversation of what he's saying and what I can get out of the conversation, it sounds really like grimy. And then he says that he had a conversation with Remy Ma about the rap battle that he was going to have with Geechee, and Geechee was going to say all the things and expose everything, about the whole situation. And then he was like, he's okay with it, he don't care, blase in the third, he's only gonna get one round, and he said it's gonna be good, it's gonna be big for me, because basically it's going to expose that he's actually sleeping or messing with Remy Ma, and they actually got something going on. And he said that this is a moment for me, this is good for me. And then Remy Ma was like patting him on the back saying yeah. So they was prepared for it. So Remy Ma and Eazy was prepared for the whole battle rap where their relationship was going to be exposed. So maybe that's the reason why he said no matter what, it's gonna get out there, or whatever the case is. And they was ready for it. They knew it was gonna come through because they've been together. So he keeps throwing it up there that Remy Ma, left with him after he got his butt whooped. Let me tell you, baby, if you got your butt whooped in front of me, and you decide, dude, and you got beat up, go home and get some rest, child. But no, Remy said, I'm gonna go home and wipe them wounds, baby. This is a whole mess. Poor Papoose.